Joe Biden, 35% approval rating, a new low in the Quinnipiac poll that just came out. The vast majority of Americans are overwhelmingly rejecting Joe Biden and Democrat policies, and that even includes people in the state of California. Yesterday was the California primary, and San Francisco and LA voters sent a huge message that a red wave is coming and it is going to sweep across the entire country. A former Republican leads in the LA mayor's race, Rick Caruso. He's going to be going up against Karen Bass. It's worth noting that Joe Biden considered Karen Bass as his vice presidential running mate, but decided that Kamala Harris was far more accomplished. So, LA, be aware, the woman who wants to be your mayor on the left wing of this country was considered to be unworthy compared to Kamala Harris when Joe Biden made the choice for his vice president. Rick Caruso was a Republican until 3 years ago. He believes in safer streets, community policing, and homeless off the streets. That feels like something that is going to get a lot of approval in LA, which is descending into a very unsafe arena. Also, Chesa Boudin, who was one of these George Soros-funded prosecutors, DA, district attorneys, George Soros spent $40 million to end up in a situation where 1 in 5 of us who live in major American cities now have far left-wing prosecutors who don't believe in holding people accountable for breaking the law. Chesa Boudin lost 60-40 the recall vote in San Francisco, which is probably the most liberal city in America. The crime situation in San Francisco has become so untenable. The city feels so unsafe that a monster percentage, it's hard to lose an election 60-40 when only Democrats are voting. 60% of San Francisco voters voted to recall Chesa Boudin. He is out of office. Same thing happened with the San Francisco school board members who were also voted out. When a city as liberal as San Francisco and a city as liberal as LA is overwhelmingly turning towards the right side of the political equation, woke politics is headed for electoral disaster. A reckoning is coming this fall, and a reckoning is going to come in the 2024 presidential election as well.